Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republics. If you watched my Skyrim videos, you would know I'm allergic to dogs, and while there is a dog today, I'm still days away from it. Days later than usual. So where we left off, we had done a bunch of stuff. We got some Romeo and Juliet quests, which we're not going to do, and we got Bastila back, did the Ancient Grove, became a Jedi, killed some Mandalorians, and now we're going to investigate what our dreams foretold. I wonder what that was. It's not as scary as it seems. It's been a while since I last recorded, like a month. What language is that? What are you trying to say? Tusken Raider. I still don't understand you.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
Catch on quickly, Bastila. I can replicate any of the languages spoken by the slaves of the builders. Hey, I understood that.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manaan. Why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
Communication was vital to ensure that the slaves constructed this temple according to the wishes of the builders. But you are not of the slave species. Neither are you of the builders. You are like the one who came before. You must be referring to Revan. I skipped that by accident. Dark Lord Malk likely encountered this droid when they explored these roads. Where are you? Why are you here? I am the Overseer. The builders programmed me to enforce discipline among the slaves while installing me to the power of the Star Forge was constructed. At project completion, all slaves were executed. I was reprogrammed to serve for the builder return in search of knowledge of the Star Forge. And how long have you been here? 10 full revolutions of this system's outermost planet. Yeah, 20,000 years. Thank you, Bastila.
If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. The builders constructed my chronological circuitry using the technology of the Star Forge itself. My calculations are infallible. Like I said, I'm allergic to dogs. Who are these builders you keep on talking about? Builders are the great masters of the galaxy, conquerors of all worlds, the rulers of the infinite empire, the creators of the Star Forge.
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them.
How do you know that?
Before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant
It's a conspiracy.
force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
Something must have happened to wipe the builders out. The empire of the builders is infinite and everlasting. None can stand against their might and the power of the Star Forge. Have you seen a builder recently? No. Then why is the Star Forge? It's the glory of the builders, the apex of their infinite empire. It is a machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable conquest. But what does it do? It's the glory of the builders, you just repeated it.
Programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Star Forge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Or in fact, it could be anything.
Maybe it's a factory or a weapons plant.
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Star Forge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Tell me about Revan Mount, the ones who came before us. The ones who came before you, they were not the builders, but they weren't slaves. Without the knowledge of the Starforge, they deemed themselves worthy. And this guy, whoever is not worthy, dies.
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
How can I prove myself worthy? Enter the proving grounds to the east and west. Within them are those who... Yeah. So there's a test.
Unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malik is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Okay, first time I did this, I was completely lost, to be honest. It's quite simple. First thing, kill this droid. There's two of them. It's quite easy to kill, but it's got like some kind of blaster deflection. It's got some kind of energy deflection thing. Maybe people should be using non-energy weapons then. See what I'm saying? Damn it, die. Alright, then you go to this agent terminal. It's quite simple. Talk to the computer. Start your datapad to the thing that just popped out. Talk to it. And then identify life-giving seed world types, like ocean gives life, grass gives you life, and arboreal, whatever the hell that is. Quite simple. Droid upgrades. Then the other side, which is once again kill a droid. It's a bit tougher than the other ones because it's resistant to energy weapons. Take cards instead a few times. Oh, this one's got the freeze right. That's right.
The Force fights with me.
Damn it, die. It's also resistant to force powers. Being something received.
How'd you like that?
Get another 425 experience if you count the kill. Talk to the agent terminal. Do the same thing. Talk. Datapad. Talk. Death-giving seed world types. Desert, volcanic, and barren. Now we've broken the seal, and we can move on. First, let's put lightsabers back to use.
Yes?
Blue and green? Oh wait, that's not the quote for Robot Chicken. Anyways, this door shall lead us to... Da 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 da. Do 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 do. You found a map. Oh, spoiler alert. Ha!
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
What is it?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves. We must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
So what is the Starforge exactly?
I don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan.
Manan.
Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Perhaps these worlds have more clues.
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge. And some way to...
Don't come in my room! Don't come in my room! Eve, get the fucking dog out of here!
Right. We can't ignore this.
Close the
Finding
fucking door!
The Starforge might very well be the key to defeating the Sith. We must inform the Council of what
Sorry
we've
about
discovered.
that.
They must decide our next course of action.
My fucking
Though I
goddamn
suspect our
sister.
task has only just begun.
Let's return to the Council. First, this guy will be like, you prove yourself worthy, you are so totally awesome, I bow down to you in every simple way. Carve. Okay.
How can I help? No, not bothering you. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
Go downstairs, Eve! Eve! Yes! 1 minute. Sorry about that. People keep on trying to interrupt me when I'm recording. Especially bringing your dog down allergic to it, Tim. Doesn't the bond mean my presence is necessary?
Necessary, perhaps, but it is no guarantee of our success. I admit, I'm a little disturbed that such a bond could be possible in the first place. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Okay, I'll answer a few questions.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I was a scout. Fleet recruited me for my skills.
Good. On which planet were you born?
The Rallias, or your remote system. Why?
Excellent. Your current age is?
Wasn't this all in my service records?
Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
And what did you find out?
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taris. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Or pass to a side quest, and Karth, what do you have to say?
What's on your mind?
You've been very quiet lately, you know that?
Have I been quiet? I suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
Excuse me?
Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For
I
one
can't take
thing,
you
I want
seriously.
to know what the Jedi Council
Sorry, that
said.
face
They
thing.
pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it.
That is none of your concern, Karth, and you would do well to leave the matter be.
I respect you.
And this is why I brought
You've been
Karth
as
for this
closed-mouthed as the rest of the
conversation.
council. If you won't talk to me, then maybe somebody else will.
If I was more important, I helped run Star Maps instead.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace. But why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
They said there's a bond between Basil and myself.
A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. I've been watching you. You can be cruel and impulsive, a Jedi without self-control or training, and yet the Council sends you on your way. Why? I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Are you saying I'm not needed?
No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted or that I want to go. It's just... Damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
I am not going to betray you. I am not so.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look,
Well, fuck you.
I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
That's okay if you have to say. You have something you want to ask me?
I do. How did you know?
Well, you keep staring at me. See anything you like?
You are easily the vainest, most arrogant man I have ever met. Besides, I know you can't be serious, since I was purposefully not staring in your direction. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you.
You're so cute when you're embarrassed.
That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
What do you think I should do?
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Already you exhibit the kind of willfulness, erratic behavior, and lack of compassion that will lead you to corruption. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
I will try.
That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There's great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
I won't do anything to hurt you, that's it.
I believe you truly mean what you say, for now. But sometimes it is not so easy to keep such promises. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
I appreciate you.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Oh.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
How can I help? Then I suggest we move on.
Oh. I was waiting for that with that friggin' dog. My sister. She should join the future delinquents of America. So we'll be at 4 speed to get us on the way. And
You have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
Yes.
This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done.
30 seconds later.
Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Starforge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Starforge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Starforge.
Okay then.
Ever brash, ever disrespectful, this is what we have pinned our hopes on?
Peace, Rook. We have discussed this. There is no other choice. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Good, others will always slow me down.
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
There's other people I could use.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You can count on me.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Starforge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Okay then. Now, we can actually begin on this quest. Our first planet? Kashyyyk! Going against the conventional
How can I help?
wisdom.
Then I suggest we move on.
Yes, we're going to go to Kashyyyk first because there's a couple of companion side quests on Tatooine that we are on trigger for a little while. 2. I need another Jedi really party as a Juhani. I really like to play Star. Yes, he's just going to warn me about monsters that are immune to force powers. Generated attacks. Sons of bitches there. Yep. The other clock. So, this is our first real walk at the other clock. Is there a scary thing to say?
Yeah, what do you want?
Stories? No.
Your choice.
Oh, I could probably upgrade my lightsabers. DC 10. Everything is going to be that stuff. Keep on forgetting this is a KotOR 2. Thinking that wherever I just like walk on forward, there's going to be stuff happening. Yeah, I don't like Joy's character, so I probably won't really. Yeah, it's just to see travel and drink.
How can I help?
You want to speak to me?
Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
And you killed him, right?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
Well, why?
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
So, Malak killed Revan?
As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
So, Revan's dead?
How can I help?
I'd like to know more about your Bastila.
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
How did you join the Jedi?
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Discouraged?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
You're not allowed to love?
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
It's okay, sad.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
Yeah, I suppose you weren't friendly with your brother?
I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
Have you ever tried talking to your father again?
The child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
Wow, you're so sad.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Do you have
How
to
can I
say?
help?
Nope.
Then I suggest we move on.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Sorry. Yes, if they're slightly forward away from the chairs. They have something to say, but it's hard for me to tell, so I just talk to them anyway. Maybe the character says something to say.
Yeah, what do you want? Here's there.
Give me drugs.
There any? Hey, a real? There any? From it, but you have your.
Nothing you say, character. It's great. Oh wait, there is one last thing we should do or dare to. Yes. Then we can do a little bit companion side quests. Okay, I screwed up. Let's try that again. That's the words to
How
talk.
can I help?
Wish to talk to me?
I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zahar.
By, progress?
I've seen you give in to temptation and indulge your baser emotions on many occasions. I'm afraid you are on the path that leads to the dark side. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety, for it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this, but I will do my best to make you understand.
I think I get past that. You don't have to watch her.
We must, for all our sakes.
No.
If you had the proper training under a master,
This
you
is
would
the
know
part of the
all
game I
this.
don't like. When
But because of our
Bastard
mission, I
talks
must
to
be the
you
one to
about
try and help
documents
you
and dark
understand.
side
The
dictating
dark
you
side is not
tidbits
simply
about her
giving in
personal
to
life
anger,
and
temptation,
thinking
or to use the force to destructive ends. These
Like
things
this you're
only
off
lead
with
to the
word.
dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more and more.
Yes, you go with the dark side.
What
Okay.
we
Yeah, okay, that was all. I'm sorry, that is going to be the only time I ever tell some companion stuff, because that's my least favorite conversation with Gary Bastards. It's like, don't give it to the dark side. But she'll grow on us eventually. There we go. Excuse me, but you're Basswalker, are you Paladin's little girl? Yes, it's
I'm
you.
Bastila, yes. I take it that you know my mother.
Yes, I worked with your father years ago. Your brother has pictures of you. Or had.
Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Don't be rude, Bastila. Yeah, your brother's sick.
I've not seen my mother since...
Yeah, your brother's sick. Where is she dead?
Thank you for...
Tatooine. Okay. What town is it
It
about?
seems...
Yeah, your brother's looking for you. Okay,
It's
we'll look
important
for him.
part.
Okay. Maybe we could actually go to Tatooine right now. If we get characters this side quest. Oh, spoiler alert.
Yeah, what do you want? You're...
Okay, I guess we can't do characters this quest yet. Alright, so Bastard's not going to talk to us for a while until we go to Tatooine. Let's go cash it. Yes, it's so important to us going to Tatooine yet.
How can I
Talk to
help?
Bastila. You want to talk?
Sorry,
She's
shouldn't...
thinking about her brother, she wants to go see him.
Yes, what's on your mind?
You get your boy. What's your female? Yeah, eventually Carl will grow on us like everybody else. Let's go cash it. Ooh, cutscene. Wow.
Lord Malik, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested
How is that
in
possible?
Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by KotOR, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malik, he served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malik.
Him.
Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malik.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malik, forgive me, there is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malik.
Starbat Dream. To the cave. Okay. That's why is it talking?
Kashyyyk is a lush but simple.
Oh wait, we're not
undeveloped
that
world.
way.
I would not
Is that
expect
the
to find
ground
the
floor
alien
of
technology
Kashyyyk?
of a star map here?
Yep, it's on the
The
fourth
Wookiees
floor.
of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosha branches. Only the bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Anything to say?
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Well, we're caching one of our companions is a Wookiee, so oh fuck this. Somebody's been eating our food. I don't care, that's a stupid side quest which I'm not going to do. Give me the Wookiee. Where is you, YouTube? Welcome to Kashyyyk. $100 fee. Okay, I forgot. You can't like coerce and stuff. Basically, wherever you go into the planet, there's a 100 coin docking fee. Yes, Wookiees are slaves. So about Zelda. Fighting. Delbar's scout like we used to be. Broderick, should I give him spray there? Let's just make him a roll with more dexterous. Yes, just make him into a fucking tank. Tank that has more health than me. But yeah, I don't blame him, I can't really upgrade it. 25 more souls better. Oh, can't give him armor. But so we'll just give it that. Go to south. Upgrade Constitution next time. I want those. There we go. Now he's now our looking friend is a bit more dexterous for real. I'd rather have the bow as well. I think that's good. Well, let's get going. I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen. I said I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen. Well, it's not really that bad. Revelation! Cashing my home, I should have prepared you for coming here, but I don't know if I've prepared myself. Speak. I didn't leave Cashing voluntarily. Mission must have told you how I was fleeing slavers, but there was more. I am in exile. Slavers of Cashing took me after I was forced to leave my village home 20 years ago. Why were you forced to leave? My brother made deals with slavers and wanted to get foothold. So now I attacked him. If I would stop or if I would not believe me when I told him about my brother's actions. I was made exile, told by my home and people. I should not be here. They would not accept me back. I'm sure times have changed. Slavers are still here, the stock is theirs. I know anybody has tried to fight. Nothing has changed. I just hope I can prove myself to my people. It will be difficult to make the blessing. I just don't know. We'll deal with it as it comes. Why didn't your father believe me? When I attacked my brother, I was so mad I used my claws. You don't understand what that means to a woman. Our claws are tools, not weapons. To use them in battle is to become an animal. It is madness without honor. I'm forever back in the eyes of my people. Nothing I say is to be trusted. They have right to cast me out. We deal with it as it comes. I don't have much hope. Now, if we didn't bring him, all our companions would be bothering us about nothing. There's a little side quest here. Yeah, we care about it.
So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashyyyk. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, huts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. Ah, but you don't need to hear this. What can I get you?
Do you always enslave your debtors?
Enslave? I resent that. Simply fair business. This man's fellows left without settling their debts, so he must make up the difference.
I know, it's standard trading rules. I just want to know where my crew went. I was only gone for 2 days. This isn't like them.
Yes, very sad that they would abandon you, especially while you were doing me a favor and helping repair one of my freighters. You think you know someone and they turn out to be a cheat. Oh, not like you, madam. You honor your deals. A word is a bond in trade.
How much debt buys a man's life?
Oh, it isn't about the amount. After all, as a skilled mechanic, Matten is worth much more than what is owed, especially on this remote planet.
Oh, you flatter me, Eli. I guess we're best buddies now.
As I was saying, it's a matter of principle. I'm nothing if not honest in my dealings, and I demand the same. He'll be free to go when his friends turn up and the debt is paid. I honor my deals. Let no one say otherwise.
Do your debtors have a habit of burning off?
It happens from time to time. Credits are scarce out here, and not everyone is as honest as Mr. Daisel here.
An honest man and a good mechanic. Seems like you got a favorable trade, sir.
You'll get your money. My crew will be back.
Of course they will. Until then, however, I can make use of you as a mechanic. Very rare to find skills of your kind out here. Of course.
He's not so easily worth buying, is he? Just gonna sell some stuff, sorry, I'm so into this game. Oh, what else can I do? So that... What do you have to sell? Everything is ridiculously overpriced in this place. Don't rest briefly. Just loot these crates. Footwalker. This guy wanted to talk with. Yeah, you call capturing something weird. Yep, there's slavers. Guards in charge. Okay, so basically, Delbar's brother is in charge of the France since he left. And it's still like a slave colony. Is that guy dead? Delbar's brother's name is KotOR. You can tell he's a great guy with a name like that. Zerka sentient? Zerka scientist.
I'm sorry. Call him off.
So okay. I just said Zelbar was gonna rip that guy's legs off. I didn't know I could do that. Learn something new every time you play KotOR. Scare scientists that have no name.
Hold here, Spacer. Zerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Adian. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down.
What data?
They leave certain areas infested, just hoping a Zerka guard will get killed.
Okay.
I won't stop you, but you leave.
Alright. Well, next time on Let's Play KotOR, we shall dive into caching. See you guys there.